We have excuses.
According to the United Nations Environment Programme, 10 to 15 million people globally are exposed to health risks emanating from mercury emissions.
Africa, as a continent, will see significant increases as, for example, coal burning becomes a more important part of the energy matrix of the continent. But also artisanal small-scale gold mining already today on the continent is potentially affecting millions of people. And given the increase in the gold price and therefore the incentive to look in the informal sector particularly for opportunities to earn a living by doing gold mining exposes potentially many more people in the coming decades.
From a science point of view, is when it gets to the environment, reacts with the bacteria, you get kind of organic mercury. That's the one which gets into organisms, either through the food chain. The most mentioned food chain is like the fish, and mercury keeps on accumulating.
In Kenya, people directly involved in small-scale gold and coal mining are the most vulnerable. Women and children are said to be the most at-risk population. Dandora, Migori and recent cement manufacturing regions are some of the identified regions.
It damages the central nervous system, thyroid, kidneys, lungs, immune system, eyes, gums and skin. Neurological and behavioral disorders may be signs of mercury contamination, with symptoms including tremors, insomnia, memory loss, neuromuscular effects, and so on.
For example, Dandora dump site, that's where you take your halogen bulbs, they break there, you burn, they release mercury. The dentist, they use what we call amalgam, which is also having mercury in it. The mercury in your teeth is not a problem. It is safe, don't worry about that. It is when it gets to the environment, either the dentist comes to drill and remove that.
However, the Ministry of Environment and Resources has said measures are being taken towards curbing mercury emissions as well as control products that contain mercury.
Basically, a lot of that is coming across the borders. It's not being generated here because we have burnt that through KEBS. KEBS, the Kenya Bureau of Standards, has certain legislation to say this is not allowed. But when the neighbors are not controlling and you are in business, you go there and bring it under another name. Of course, we have enforcement to control that. Yes. So it is why I'm saying a legal instrument globally. It will harmonize, it will bring together cross-border controls at the same level. If we agree at the global level, these substances are now listed, they are banned because they have mercury. It will not be just Kenya, we will have agreed, it will be Uganda, Tanzania, and so on.
The Global Mercury Assessment 2013 report comes at a time that countries are to sign a binding treaty on mercury emissions in Geneva on 13th to 18th of January. Henry Maina, GBS News.